Alright guys, so we're back. Uh, so I've changed the setup a little bit. I need to get a better mic because I sound like crap. Uh, and I'm looking at myself. The camera's over there. I'm just looking at myself here. We have Kijiji open here, so we're going to be looking for the same thing as we've been looking in the past for. So we're looking for a room with its own washroom for rent. So a private room with its own washroom. And basically a building or a condo or an apartment where you will have one to two other housemates, and the kitchen and living room will be shared, but you'll have your own private room with its own washroom. That's what we're looking for. And the ideal unit would be generally a condo where you have basically a gym, a sauna, and things like that. So let's go here. So we have this open. Let's go. So we've set the location to 10-kilometer radius. And let's keep scrolling down. So let's see here. You have downtown Toronto, College and Bathurst. Private bathroom, $11.50 a month. So this looks like a house, which is not ideal because you will have a number of other housemates. You'll have more than two. The kitchen will be shared by as many as 5 people. So let's see. College and Bathurst. That looks like Chinatown. Upstairs room with a private bathroom, fully furnished. Available October 1st. We request no smoking, no drugs. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Various students and young. Call me Sydney. Okay, let's look at the pictures. Okay, this room is not terribly tiny. Not too bad. So let's see where this is. Yeah, Chinatown. That's the issue. It might be a bit too noisy, too packed in this place. So not too bad for $11.50. That is not a bad price. That is below average given that you have your own washroom. Okay, let's look at this 1-bedroom. I'm not going to click on this because you see this location, you don't even have your own private washroom and you have a single bed here. I'm not even going to bother with this, but this is some sort of goth house. It's all dark. Let's look at the details. That's a long list of things to read, but I'm not going to bother with this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one, vegetarian home. Vegetarian home. Interesting. Room for rent in a vegetarian home. Alright. 1 room available in a 2-bedroom condo for a vegetarian or a vegan. Single occupancy only. Clean and quiet. Sharing with owner. Mature female. No smoking, no vaping, drugs, or pets. Eglinton and Donmill. So you will not have your own private washroom. That's a big no-no. And this person is vegan. Can I check out their profile? Nope, I can't. So this person is vegan and they want a vegan housemate. So they seem like an OG vegan. This person, I'm just making assumptions here, obviously. But this person seems to me, they seem like a vegan activist, spiritual vegan as opposed to being religious. They're not religious vegans. They're not, I don't know if that makes sense. They're not vegan or vegetarian for religious reasons like some Hindus would be. This person looks like they've been, they're doing vegan for animal rights. I'm just throwing my 2 cents out there. Because you will see, the reason why I mentioned that is because you will see certain ads where they want a vegetarian or vegan and the housemate is usually Indian and they want someone who's Indian as well, or someone who's like shares the same religion and values and so on, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's a household that you're living in. I mean, you can't discriminate, you know, based on religion or beliefs and so on, but which is right. But if you're living in a household with someone that you'll be seeing on a daily basis, ideally you'd want them to have the same values as you, or else it's not going to work. You can't be a vegetarian or a vegan and you're living with someone who's eating meat and cooking meat. You're sharing the kitchen. It's like, you'll be sharing food as well, right? So that is something to consider. October, let's go to this one. October, first furnished master bedroom for students, Davisville subway. So Davisville is Midtown. Looking for a clean, quiet, and friendly female student. Okay, so this is a female. They want a female housemate because it's all girls, women living in this unit. 5-minute walk to Davisville. I will go ahead and say that even though this is a master bedroom, it does not have its own private washroom because in Davisville, majority of the buildings are older units. They're older 2-bedroom condos. And older households, older apartments, older condos, if it's two bedrooms, it will still have one washroom. Yeah, no mention of a private washroom, so it's safe to assume that it's a it's safe to assume that this is you'll be sharing the washroom. No drugs, no smoking, no this, no that. All right, that is fair. Okay, let's see what we have here. What else? Another Davisville location. I wonder if it's linked to the other one. Roommate wanted. This person will never get what they want because they're asking $1,600 and you get a room without your own private washroom. So let's say looking for a roommate for my second floor unit in Little India. I'm not familiar with Little India. I know Koreatown. I know Little Italy. I know Greek Town. I've never heard of Little India before. That's new to me. I guess. I don't know why I never heard of that. This is the first time I'm reading Little India. I thought Brampton was Big India, but we got a Little India in downtown. Big India, Brampton. But yeah, so this one is 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit with large, airy living spaces and a large balcony with barbecue. In-unit laundry. This AC in unit. Oh shit! Something just stopped. Okay, my phone has 5% battery, but that's all right because we'll finish this in like 5-10 minutes. Walking distance. Yeah, this person will never get what they want. Hey there, I'm about this person. I'm mid-30 accounting professional who's been calling div with 2 female when at home. Okay, this person is trying to offload their. I don't think they're paying that much for this unit. If this is an apartment, it looks like an older apartment. So let me explain this thing to you guys. I might be misled here, but from my understanding, older condo units that were built before 2018 are not rent controlled. So if you're living in an older condo that was built before 2018, the landlord cannot up your rent by an exorbitant amount every year. They need to follow certain regulations in terms of how much they can increase your rent by. And in this situation, given that they're living in an older unit here, I don't think they're paying that much for this 2-bedroom condo. I don't think they're paying, well, it's not a condo, it's an apartment. it's a unit. Second, looking for a roommate for my. So I don't think they're paying that much for this unit itself. They might be paying like $2,000 at most, or 2,200, maybe even 2,400, and they want you to pay 1,600. They're basically offloading most of their rent to you. So let's say they're paying worst case scenario $2,400 for this 2-bedroom unit, and given that they've been there for 5 years, it's very likely that they're not paying more than like 2,400, and they're asking you to pay 1,600, which is ridiculous. This person will never get this value. At most, they'll probably get like 1,300. All right, that's done. Living on a trendy. Okay, this is not what we're looking for. This is outside of our criteria and budget, but it's a good thing to take a look at. So it's a 1-bedroom apartment that has so much character. Exposed brick. Wow, that's quite the character. Hardwood floor, skylight, and perched on the 3rd floor, above a cafe on Queen Street East. Everything is within walking distance. So this is what you can expect to pay for a 1-bedroom unit in Canada, in Ontario, Toronto, well, in the GTA. Like between 22, 23, 2,400 bucks. Yeah, imagine that. If you're making like 90 grand a year, 90 to 100 grand a year, you basically, after taxes, you take home about 5,500 bucks. That's how much you will take home if you're making 90 to 100 grand a year. And then you spend half of your paycheck just on rent. And this doesn't include utilities, internet, your phone bill, insurance, things like that. Now, if you're making basically 100 grand a year in Toronto, in the GTA, you want to live in a 1-bedroom apartment, you'll be paying half of your rent, half of your income towards rent. That's if you're making 100 grand. Imagine if you're making less than that. That's how bad the situation is. So private room in a shared apartment. 1-bed, 1-bathroom apartment. So this person's living in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, and they're renting out a room. I guess they're going to be sleeping in a living room or something. You tell me, let's read on. Private space is available in 1-bedroom, semi-furnished apartment, approximately 700 feet. Okay, this is 700 square feet. I'm not really good with area, if something is 700 or 1,000 square feet or whatever, I don't know what it means. I don't know how big that is. So Midtown, it's available on a monthly lease from October 4. The rent is between on sharing. Okay, they want six on a sharing or without sharing. I think they want $650 or whatever per person. They want to rent this room to 2 people. Let's read this on. Let's read on. So the kitchen, okay, makes sense. Okay, I still don't understand where the other person will be living. If this is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, and you're renting out one of the rooms, someone has to sleep in the living room, right? So I still don't get how this works, but there you have it. Private room for rent. Let's go. What else we have? Roommate needed for a 2-bedroom downtown apartment. Okay, I'm just reading on this. Yeah, again, you don't get your own private washroom. What is this door here? I don't. This is that a real door? I mean, like, is there a door to this, or do you just have a that little what is it called? It's curtain, or do you just have that curtain there? Okay, this guy got a rack in his apartment, which is it is what you it is what it is. Whatever you make of that. Okay, this person keeps. I think we've seen this unit last time here. They still haven't been able to rent this. Yeah, we've seen this last time. 6 months. So this is a basement with its own private washroom. I think they listed it originally for a bit more. Or it's been the same price. Yeah, we've seen this last time. So this is a nice large unit, but unfortunately it's a basement unit, and based on what I read online, you don't want to live in a basement unit. It's not ideal. Okay, we're going to look at one more unit and then we're done because this video is getting too long. Let's click on this one right here. So room for rent in Bloor and Dufferin, shared kitchen and bathroom. That's not going to do. Suitable for one person only. I can accommodate short term or long term. And they want 1,200. Nope. Nope. Okay, at least it looks like a nice and clean household. Nice and clean household. I don't know how many people will be sharing this unit. I don't know if there's another person, like how many people are living here. Is this a 2-bedroom unit or a 1-bedroom unit or a 5-bedroom unit? So yeah, I think we've got a general idea of what the market looks like this week. It's still not amazing. We have even less gems than we had a couple of weeks before. I don't see anything particularly intriguing or amazing. Yeah, the market is still pretty bad, but thanks for watching and tune in next week, I guess.